Okay, let me confirm if you can hear me before we start our lesson, our talk today, and the topic is technology and education. Welcome. Okay, let me confirm if you can hear me. Well, so let me take this chance to invite you to our talk today. Ambassador Speaks Show. Remember, we are having a 12-day talk, which began 3 days ago. Today is our third day on the talk, and I believe you've been following me. If you have not been following me, look at how I've written over there. I've written that it is 3 over 12, meaning we still have 4, 5, 6 until 12, and we also have 1 and 2, which took place yesterday and the other day, respectively. So feel welcomed to our talk today. For today, it will not take long. I'm just going to mention, in fact, it will take very few minutes. I'm just going to mention technology and education. You will agree with me that as time goes, there is a way technology improves on education. I know we require education to improve technology, but technology must also, on the other hand, helps education to work on it. Because you cannot improve on technology if you are not educated. It is education that improves the technology. Then technology comes back and improves learning or simply education. Let me take you back to the year 2013 when the Jubilee government wanted to get into power. They promised that we are going to give laptops or tablets to primary students. It was one of the best ways the government could have incorporated technology in education. We really need technology in education. So far, I have seen it is applied, but we are not in to the standard. We've just started in applying technology. Like right now, what I'm doing is I'm teaching you. Uh, sorry for that. I'm teaching you while we are far away from each other. You can imagine the distance we are, where you are, where I am. In fact, the time you will be watching this video, because from my place I'm recording it or I'm live streaming it very late in the night. It's around, right now it's around 10 p.m., some minutes past 10. So whatever the time you will be watching, uh, it's a matter of technology because I am in my place in Kiambu or at Kiambu County. You are in your own place, maybe you are in Turkana, you are in Uganda, wherever you are, and we are able to communicate like you are just behind my camera, you see. Now, that is technology. If I can take you a little bit, 5 years ago, before the arrival of COVID, what we used to do is if a parent wants you to teach his or her child over the holiday, we had to travel to that place or the child to travel to a place. But when COVID came, there was a rule that we are not supposed to be in contact. In fact, I was one of the people who started using Zoom or Google Meet. So that was technology in action, helping education. You wake up in your own place, Maluko, mimi niko upande yangu, we learn. So that's one of the ways in which technology helped education. There's a way it is helping teachers, and there's a way it is helping students. Now, I'm starting with how it helps students first. Of course, again, through the teachers. Like right now, if you have a problem with chemistry and you want me to help you, I will simply tell you, this is my Google Meet link. You will click it and then you join and we meet and we learn. That is technology. Yeah, so online lessons. In short, I'm talking about online lessons. That is what it is helping us. You see, now, number two, you always see me teaching in YouTube and many other teachers teaching in YouTube. That is technology. Uh, Many students are referring to it. They go to YouTube, they search lessons here, chemistry, physics, theory, whatever the lessons. Then you find it there, and they will tell you, no, we were not having such a thing. For them, wakishaachana na mwalimu, closing day, wataona na opening. Yes, that is about technology. Now, if you go to many, let me do something. Nimeona imeanza kuhang. Allow me to connect the net directly to, nitumie net direct ndio tuendelee. Uniambie venye technology imekusaidia ama wewe ni wale haujasaidiwa na technology. Kama pia haijakusaidia, unasema tu haijakusaidia. Let me see if it will behave. I don't want that issue of hanging after every 2 minutes. Inaanza kuhang. Okay. Yeah, so let me talk about this. A phone helps, yes, but it has more limitation than a laptop. For example, my sister nikimwachia laptop na kwa hii nyumba hakuna net, I just put the net off. That laptop, she cannot misuse it. She will use it for the purpose yenye nimempea. That is if I don't want online lessons. Now, it is minimizing work. In which way? You can imagine a laptop can store very many materials, ranging from past papers, books, some textbooks in soft copy, topical questions, and many other things. Your role is just to save it there. When you want to read, you go through it. It is not only helping students, but also teachers. Yeah, badala uandike notes mingi zimejaa kila mahali, just have them in your laptop. There is a boy I'm handling, or I was handling during this holiday. Nikampelekea notes ya subjects yote, past papers ya subjects yote, na nikamwonyesha this is where you are. When you open the folder English, unapata English materials zote, the ones you need, all of them. Ukienda kwa maths, the same. Now, if there are those that he feels that he wants to print, anaipeana, anaprintiwa, but the rest, history, knows everything, just read through the laptop. And it has really minimized the work, because ingekuwa zamani, ningeambia kununua textbook fulani, nunua hii, you copy the notes. No, nowadays it is making work easier. So I've talked about Zoom or online lessons, ama Google Meet lessons. I've talked about learning from YouTube. I've talked about using laptop to store notes. A phone is a little bit tricky now that the students have proved that they cannot be responsible in handling phones. They misuse them. So what we do, we better go for a laptop. After all, a laptop is as cheap as a phone. You know, phones are very expensive. You can get a very cheap laptop that can enable, as long as kashaka tu ni ya masomo, sio ya kuedit na kudesign vitu, 18,000, 20,000, you have a very, very nice laptop. And you make sure it is not connected to internet. Hivyo tu. or simply, even if it has internet, they can only be able to use them to watch tutorials, nini. After all, the immoral TikTok, TikTok is very immoral. It has a, a lot of unnecessary information. It is not supported here in the laptop, but that app cannot easily be installed. Yes, there are those who can do it, but it's not easily be installed. So this one can serve very well. That is now a technology. Also, some questions, especially history questions, CRE questions, whatever questions, you type the question in the Google question, it gives you the answer. But that one is risky because were placed by people. Ni mtu alikaa chini, akaamua, akaiweka hapo. So when you Google, you are getting someone's mind. But in most cases, 90%, they're very right. Let me check the other camera if it's operating now. I'm just checking. We are moving on. Don't worry about that. I'm checking the other camera if it is operating. Yeah, and remember, people are following also on. No, that other camera is still hanging. I think the cable is having a problem. So let's get back to our normal one. If you can get to your laptop na uko umesave notes vizuri kila mahali, it will help you a lot. Now, lastly, let me talk about this. There are some students. We are working on a certain app. They're yet to come with the name of the app. What are we going to call this name of the app? It's going to have everything that takes place in a school. For example, in a school, we have teaching. So it's going to have, let me pick a subject like chemistry. It's going to have lessons from topic 1 to the last topic of chemistry. And they have been divided to 40 minutes. So mwanafunzi akifungua kwa chemistry anapata lessons. It's been taught by various teachers from various schools. Like topic 1 was done by Sir Alex. Topic 2 was done by a certain teacher from a given school. All of them mpaka mwisho. So ikishafika mwisho, hapo kuna folder fulani hapo tu kwa chemistry ya maswali. Maswali ziko hapo and the marking scheme. Ama maswali zimepeanwa, then a revised video of the questions iko hapo. Then notes ziko hapo, questions ziko hapo, past papers za chemistry ziko hapo. So a student who is somewhere in Mandera, who thinks that people who are close to Limuru, who are close to Nairobi, who are close to, the city, they are being taught in a different way. They can still go through it. Hope you're getting me. So now you can imagine if we have that in all the subjects. So that's I think we will finish it by next year. Next year, March, we will start uploading the content. But now it will only be based on the CPC. So we are allowing hizo zingine zitoke. So we will be starting it at junior secondary and senior secondary, those years to come. So you see, it's something that is nice, working on well, and it is a technology. So hata mwanafunzi akiwa nyumbani, you can decide to follow all of them and you simply get the best. So that's a technology. Then, because it will cost us to make it, to say, for you to access everything there, you simply have to maybe pay a small amount of money, or we simply make it free for everybody. That is technology. Yeah, we are going to make that app very well. You can give us the name you want us to put that app. It's it's halfway right now. By March, there it will be somewhere. We will launch it, and it will be something good. You will like it, especially those who love studies. You get it. Now, I say that technology helps education, and education helps technology to grow. I hope we are together there. Technology helps education, or it makes education easy. Then education, in the other hand, um, helps in coming up with more technological methods. Those who are doing physics, remember, physics, how does it relate to technology? Yes, you know how it operates. So now, let me finalize with by talking about technology is good, but if not well handled, it will be bad, especially ikipata kwa watu wenye who are irresponsible. These young people, they feel like they want to misuse it. But the best is use it in the right way. Do not use it to communicate in a bad way. Do not use it to bully somebody. Mnasikianga cyberbullying. Do not use it. Do not use it to do what? Make evil arrangements, but use them for learning. That is why anybody going to university, we always encourage them to have a laptop, because you will use it to make your academics very simple and effective. So that is how it is in schools. Technology is very widely applied. How? Nowadays, ukienda kwa mashule, mostly they have projectors. They use it to project. They use it to, patala mwalimu waandike notes kwa ubao, wanaiproject, wanafunzi wanaandika faster, your story inaisha. That is still technology. Yes. Even in schools nowadays, hakuna kupeana report card. Mzazi aone akiven app akiwa nyumbani, huyu mwingine mwalimu ana upload results akiwa shule, and you know it. Yeah, I don't want to mention the name of it. There are very many apps, so sitaki nikuwe biased. That is how it is, and that is how it should be. The other one about technology is the one that in classrooms unapata TV kama hii. Okay, wacha nisi turn camera. The teacher can just decide to give you a lesson. Like for me, I have very many recorded lessons chemistry and physics, so I can decide. That is still technology. So that there is a way we can embrace technology. If I'm you, embrace technology. Let everybody embrace technology. So that's about technology. Aina maneno mingi, though in Africa we are behind sana kidogo kwa technology, but we will still make it. Tomorrow we shall be talking about nurturing talents. We shall be talking about talents that we need to be having as students. Some of you are realizing their talents very late. When you can imagine, okay, you can imagine someone playing football at 18. Now wewe una realize that you are a footballer at 25. You are 6 years late. So we shall talk about the same tomorrow. Otherwise, having no much to put across, I would like to end our stream there, and thank you for always following us. If you are a second timer, thank you for coming back. If you are a first timer, thank you, and we ask you to subscribe to our channel Ambassador Speaks and share with somebody else. Have a nice evening. Have a